Hey family, well, it's getting late and it's starting to rain here, but I've just come out. Aslan's in bed and my sister-in-law is with him, and Fritzi is in hospital. And she's in hospital because yesterday my new son, our new son, arrived with us here on Earth, however you want to deem it. So his name is Akela William St. Julien, and he's a very healthy, strong young man. He was very big as well. He was more than 3.5 kg. He came out arm first like Superman. Mum's doing good. She lost a bit of blood, so she needs transfusion, not transfusion, she needs fluids and things to build herself back up. Infusions is the word I was looking for. So she will be home in a few days, I'd imagine. And I've just come out here to give some thanks and just sit out here in nature and just tell Spirit how grateful I am. You know, I look at children in my life as God's children, even my own biological children. And I don't know if caring for the children in Tanzania did this to me, but I really feel every child belongs to God before they even belong to the biological parent. The perfect father will be God. I will fail my sons, and God will never fail us. And this is the important thing that I see is I'm a caregiver. I'm still Aslan and Akela's father, and all of the children who want to call me father in Tanzania. But I am blessed and trusted to nurture them into adulthood. And at that point, there's almost a transition where a child needs to know that true father beyond you. So I really even see my own biological sons as God's children entrusted to me, and I'm grateful that that trust is placed in me by Mother, Father, Creator. But beyond there, something I want to share, something I spoke on today, as well as introducing you to my new son, who I'm just so grateful for, and I made the promise he will be loved forever and always and deeply and greatly as long as I'm alive, and I think as long as everybody else in our families are alive too. So that's my promise to my son. You will be loved here on earth, and I will ensure that you are loved deeply and greatly. One thing I wanted to speak about is something that's not spoken about in this culture where I was brought up, but is spoken about in the culture that I'm in Africa. Since the outset of time, my ancestry and Fritzi's ancestry have successfully nurtured and passed life over and over again, and the whole culmination of all of their existences, for all they had meaning and experience right here in this moment, culminates into my newborn son Akela. And how powerful it is to have that in you, to understand the value of life that you find inside thinking and dwelling on all of those journeys. We know but a few generations. I don't even know the generations I belong to from the 1800s, 1700s. I've got no idea who they are, no idea what they went through, no idea what they suffered to pass life to me. And yet they are a part of me in my not so distant past, and Akela's too. And that all of that, even back further than a few hundred years, even to the time of hunting and gathering, and the struggles and the tenacity and the strength of our ancestry to look after life and pass it on against all of the odds. I'm so grateful for each and every one of them. And I honour them as well today, because if it weren't for them, right now, the whole point of their existence, if not the experience they had, is resting in the arms of my beautiful wife. It's a beautiful, beautiful realization, and one I wish our education system would make space to explain in a non-scientific way. Don't just call it evolution. Put something sacred in it. Put some thanks in it. You know? I mean, what are the chances that my bloodline and Fritzy's bloodline got to here? It's just phenomenal. Thank God for standing with them throughout. And I thank God for their own human struggles that they no doubt faced to get my son into this world and allow me to have this experience of being his father as well. So welcome to Earth, to my beautiful son, Akela. I love you. God bless, guys. Oh! Few of you messaged over the last weeks asking as well about, do we need anything with baby coming, etc. We're kind of okay. We're good, well prepared. We've had friends give us old baby clothes and things of that nature. If anything, if you want to support Fritzy and I, of course there's an extra mouth for us to deal with in our family, then Patreon is the way to do it. Or there's also a way to share with us via, to keep us in Tanzania, with the PayPal link as well, in the description of the video. So it does help, and without it I wouldn't be able to support my family, which means I wouldn't be able to do what I do in Tanzania. I give thanks to you guys every day, you know, I truly do. So to everyone who's already a Patreon, thank you for allowing us to have the ability to be here in Germany, to see my son born healthy and safe. And for all of those who have been asking, Patreon is the way to support me and my family directly. And yes, of course, with an extra child, as with every family in the world, there's a few extra costs for us as a family with Akela, but we haven't started facing that burden yet, so up to now we're doing quite okay. Thank you. Love you all. Thank you for caring. Thank you for asking, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless, guys. Bye.
For billions of years since the outset of time, every single one of your ancestors survived. Every single person on your mum and dad's side successfully looked after and passed on to you life. What are the chances of that like? It comes to me once in a while, and everywhere I tell folk it gets the best smile.